Hello, I'm Sheena Wyrick, and I'm happy you're here. So, the AO inner voice scan, hopefully you've read on my website a little bit about it, but basically, when we speak, there are emotions and even our thought patterns in the voice. So, what it does is this device measures those, and it's kind of like a guitar. We want to be in tune. And if there's, a certain string that's out of tune, it's not going to be in harmony. So, again, we're all about getting the body back into harmony. So I'm going to be offering these sessions pretty much 6 days a week for the most part. There will be a morning and an afternoon so that you can wake up and be like, oh my goodness, I need to do this today. But if you've already missed the morning cutoff, you can still schedule the afternoon. That is not the time that the scan will necessarily be done. If you schedule for the afternoon and it's still morning, but you missed the first morning, I will do the scan when I'm available, and then you may even get those results sooner than the afternoon appointment that you scheduled. So basically, they will be done at some point during that day. Now, I'm going to talk about the emails that you're going to get and how that all works. But first, I want to talk about when you do the I am statement. So when you sign up in the calendar, it gives you the instructions. I need a 10-second voice clip. It is easiest to use the voice memo app on your phone and either email it, or even easier is to find me on Facebook Messenger and send the voice clip that way because you can record it right there. So you will simply think about really quickly before you do the voice. You'll think about something that's kind of been on your mind, something you're struggling with, just for a brief, couple of seconds, and then think of something that you're grateful for, right? That way we kind of have the extremes of what you're dealing with. And then you will state, state your name. So I am Sheena Wyrick, and then continue talking to fill in the remaining 10 seconds. You can tell me your favorite affirmation, something you love about your children, some fun fact about you. I even had someone read their brother's homework like report just to talk because she didn't know what to say. It's okay. You can tell me anything. Now I don't need confessions, but anything you want to say just to fill in those 10 seconds. But the point is to make sure that you say I am, not my name is, right? Because I am are very, very powerful words, and it's part of our identity. I am, and then stating your name, that is who you are. And so it's very important to make sure you state I am and then your first and last name. Okay, so I want to show you 3 emails are going to come. The first one is just to confirm your email address. Now, I want to make sure that you don't get too overwhelmed because in the beginning, I know I did. That's why I'm making this video to show you. All right, so the first one is just to confirm your email address, and then you got 2 other ones. One is going to look like this when you click on the link. So this is the voice scan that I just recently did, the average frequency in my voice, the pulse tones in my voice, and these ones right here, the G, D, or G sharp, D sharp, those are just the ones that were either too high, and then the C is the one that I was suppressing. And so the colored boxes are the emotions that you're counterbalancing. These are the frequencies being sent to you. Now, all this is just for fun, all this underneath. I personally love just leaving it how it is. Let's listen to what it sounds like for me. Simple, beautiful, elegant, peaceful, calm. I love it. Okay, now let's explain a few things. So on the left, right here, you've got your music. You can turn the volume up or down on it. These are the pulse tones. Do not turn that all the way down. This is all about the frequencies being sent to you. So we want to be able to make sure it's on. You can have it louder if you'd like. So let's just kind of show you if we turn the music down a little bit and just listen to the tones. You hear that, right? And some people like that and some people don't. Personal preference. So you get to choose, just make sure you don't turn those all the way down. It's okay if you have the music louder, not a problem. Now these are just different rhythms that you can choose down here. The Tesla 369. I mean, you've got the 111, which is, faster. That's okay. Again, these are just personal preferences. None is better than the other. You've got a triangle, square, sawtooth, or a sine. These are all the different ones. I personally just love the Piano Bliss and pretty much keep it on that one every single time because it's just so calming to me. I love, love, love piano music. So yeah, play around with those. The best part is you can do the frequencies in 3 minutes. Now, again, you're rewarded for listening to them multiple times throughout the day, right? It's not just a one and done, it's 2 or 3 times a day to help you get into balance. So let's look at the reports that people can get super overwhelmed by. This is just a cute colored fun graph. Don't read into it. There's nothing too crazy going on. Inner voice, this is a reminder. This is all on my website about your inner voice. It says simply stated, inner voice diminishes frequencies that are in excess and supplements frequencies that we lack. So that's what we're working on. And I do have a video also on my website on how to purchase if you want, because these are really cool glasses that are the right color. You'll see here in just a second that it will show you in one of the reports. So for instance, this one is orange. We've got down here purple. We've got down here blue. So those are the glasses. But you can watch that video at another time. So I just want to show you this really quick. So the top half where it says sadness versus inner peace, corresponding note, you've got the positive emotions, negative emotions. This is general information that everybody will receive if that is the note that they need. So you can just kind of go into this with curiosity. Well, positive emotions. Am I feeling more inner peace? Am I being self-accepting and having inner harmony or absence of constantly worrying? Oh, maybe that's a trigger. Maybe I've been worrying too much, right? So no pressuring thoughts associated with the past. Negative emotions that could come up. So I could think, oh, am I dealing with this and work on releasing it? So sadness. Have I been feeling any sadness? Not anything that's ringing a bell right now, but that doesn't mean that it's not there, right? So you can read through those. Again, those are general. Now the bottom half, below the sunglasses, this is where it is actually linked to your voice and the emotions that you are struggling with right now. Again, go into it with curiosity. For example, abuse, you can think of physical, mental, emotional, verbal. I don't think I'm struggling with any of that unless it might be that beat up stick inside my mind, right? Have I been too hard on myself? Have I been, abusing my mind or maybe even my body because I haven't been drinking enough water or getting exercise, right? So it's not necessarily saying I'm being abused. Disappointment. Have I felt disappointment recently? Yeah, I have. Fears from the past. Nothing ringing a bell there, but that might make me journal and be like, what fear from the past is currently, ready to come up to be healed? Something simple. Who knows? I don't know yet because I haven't journaled on that. But again, go into these with curiosity. Now, potential causes, vitals, you're going to see all sorts of things. Potential causes can say things like cancer or parasites. That does not necessarily mean that you have either of those. These are just the frequencies and vibrations that they're picking up. Now, parasites, I've learned we all have them, unfortunately, and there's like hundreds of them. So don't be alarmed, but again, go into this with curiosity. So vitals, vitamin K. Do I need more vitamin K? Have I been taking my supplements or vitamin D? Have I been getting outside enough? Or is my body not absorbing vitamin D properly? But this was very interesting. So I did this scan on Saturday, and Thursday before, I had a foot zone done. I get those done monthly because of how much energy I process for all of my clients. That is my monthly maintenance for myself. One of the things that I do to make sure that I am in optimal health to be able to process all these emotions. So recently, I just ran a 5-week Healy series where basically every single night for an hour I hold space for lots and lots of people as we run frequencies on certain programs. So I was processing a lot and working on hundreds of people, and it's interesting because I've been told that the liver is where we process all of our emotions. So if your liver is healthy and active, then the emotions can process through your body pretty quickly. Well, at my foot zone on Thursday, she mentioned, she's like, whoa, what is going on with your liver? And I was like, what? And she's like, yeah, it's like really struggling. And I was like, oh, Oh, fascinating. Because when Sheena has an idea, I go full speed ahead, right? Pedal to the metal. And I was only going to do 5 days a week for Hilly sessions, but I'm like, no, there's just hundreds of programs to run, and I just want to run so many. So I also did Saturday sessions as well. And let's just be honest, it kind of kicked me in the butt. But that's okay. We learn, and I'm like, oh, okay, we're going to slow this back down, and I'm only going to be offering those for 3 nights in the week. So. But look at how fascinating this is. Imbalances and suggestions. It came up a second time. We're supposed to look for patterns, right? So, are you having certain vitamins that show up every time or certain suggestions in each of your reports, right? Now, it is recommended to do these scans daily, right? What are you struggling with? What frequencies do you need? What, supplements, and kind of look at the patterns over time. But it's just so interesting that liver came up again on, this scan, and maybe taking a pre-mill enzyme. Well, I haven't been taking any, so that might be a good suggestion for me. Consider doing a liver flush or a liver detox program. I think I did one of those probably 2 months ago. I might be able to do one again. I don't know, that salt was kind of nasty to drink, but anyway. Um, and so stomach, eat a high fiber diet. Maybe you need to add in more fiber, or taking pre and probiotics. Again, these are all suggestions. This is not a doctor, right? This is not a medical device. So you are in charge of your own healing journey, and you have the agency to choose what you do with this information. Um, and then pancreas, maintain a healthy weight, right? Alcohol is not an issue. Consider pre-meal digestive enzymes. There we go. It's now mentioned that twice, right? So those are just things that maybe I would consider adding in, maybe over the next few days, and see if I notice a difference. So I hope this has been helpful. Again, don't let it be overwhelming. Have fun with the sounds. And then the other email is just the classical music, or the piano music. Piano Bliss is what it's called, along with the additional 4 audio files of just that specific note. They're all great. They're all wonderful. You can choose what you want. So this is an easy way to just do it in 3 minutes. The other ones, I believe, are 3 minutes each, and there's 5 files, the Piano Bliss plus the 4 individual notes that you need. So if you were to go that route, it would take about 15 minutes. I personally love them both. I love listening to the individual notes, and I guess I can show you that really quick too. So you can click on classic tones and balancing harmonics. So here's just the D, and these are showing you the colors, right? That was the orange glasses that you would wear, or the purple, or the blue, or the green. But again, simple, calming, soothing. I love it. So either way, you get to choose, play around with it, have fun, and do not let it be overwhelming. And feel free to reach out if you have any questions. I'm happy to help.